So today we're talking about how some people will make themselves look good by just saying negative things about others. And for example, we can choose a flower shop. So let's say you want to have some nice flowers, some nice roses. And you go to this flower shop. And immediately the lady there, or gentleman, starts talking about, hey, you haven't been to Peter's flower shop, have you? This is horrible, horrible quality, bad roses, bad tulips, bad whatever flowers, and the green is not green, and everything is dirty, and oh my God, and so on and so on. And this is all just to promote themselves, of course, just to increase their own chances with you. And it's a way to influence you and for about the next time you want to buy something or eh, influence your judgment, of course. And some people are really susceptible to this, and some others will just see through it and see it for what it is. But some people they like to hear things like this, and they usually have a little bit of the same mindset. So these are also people that gossip like this and like to talk bad or negative about others. And it's usually to make themselves a little feel a little bit better. It's like a little victory you have over somebody else because hey, uh, you make you put them in a bad daylight. So this must make you a better person because hey, you were the one to say it and you were the one to acknowledge this, etc., etc. So yeah, here in the Dutch have a way of putting this to words by saying, don't do to others what you can do to them first. And it sounds very funny, but yeah, this is very very directed to this certain topic we're discussing now. And it also has a lot to do with envy. It has a strong relation to envy because and maybe the other shop has nicer flowers, or maybe the other shop has the same flowers, but your flowers have to be sold today, so their flowers have to be most horrible, and so the list goes on and on, of course. And this practical example can be found in all kinds of different shops. And furthermore, again, it's human nature, and we like to do this. We like to put ourselves above others, to make ourselves shine and not share the spotlight with somebody else, especially not somebody we either don't know or we don't like, or who maybe is a little bit better in something that we are not, or maybe it's your competitor, it's your competition, etc., etc., or it's the boy that wants to steal your girlfriend, or the girl that wants to steal your boyfriend, and so on and so on. So although it's part of human nature, of course it's not very chic, and of course it's not something we should do. It should be avoided, of course. But again, who am I? And it's also something we did usually when we were younger. When somebody was the smartest in the class, or when somebody made a nicer drawing than you, or somebody who run faster than you, then yeah, then you had to just make them look bad. And all because you want to shine a little bit more than the other.
Oh, it's a good case to say negative things about somebody you dislike. It's just can it's and it doesn't matter is a person somebody who has talent or not. So just can look at the best picture in the world. You know, just go to the Louvre and see Mona Lisa and say, ah, it's nothing special, right? And you know, actually, this is the thing that can ruin somebody's reputation. Saying
True,
negative regularly
true.
about somebody in not a nice way, it's especially if you do it regular. This is something can be really be very dangerous. Does exist a case to stop it somehow, or how to react if you listen these negative reactions from somebody else?
Well, it depends on the situation, of course. If it's like in class, in a school, it's easier to deal with than when it's professional. It depends also from her. Is it a supervisor who says these things, or is it a direct client who says things like this? So that very depends on the situation, and you can choose to ignore it, of course, or you can have a very emotional reaction. And yeah, if you read the situation in the right way, and especially for example, if everything is already hopelessly lost, then you can make a nice joke about it, like, what a nice way to say, and I didn't know you were such a fan, and I was, or you say something like, huh, I was just trying to see if you were paying attention, or something like this. But yeah, again, these are our last straws to 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 take hold of. I remember a situation, an example, when I attended art school for a while, and and we had to criticize each other's work. This was actually a class, and of course, this also belongs to human nature, so it's not very hard for us. It was actually very easy, and so we were all tearing each other apart about the nice illustrations we made. And then it was my turn to destroy another guy's ego, and the guy in particular was actually the best in our class. Pepijn was his name, Pepijn. And all the others already had their say, and like, oh man, how could you do this? Your technique is horrible, the colors are bad, composition is nothing, and how could you do this? And when it was my turn, I could just say to him, like, well, I don't know what's wrong with all the others, but this is like very good work. And I actually have nothing negative to say about this. And so this is also a good way to handle it, I think. And of course, it will not make you very popular with some professors or teachers like that. But at the end of the day, you can look yourself in the mirror and be a little bit proud of yourself. So I think that's always a good thing.
This is nice, but how to react when you go, for example, to hair salon, manicure, or some nice procedure, and the master you deal with say, "Oh, actually, in the city, nobody can do manicure," and it's like a hint, only this person actually can do it, or only some shops in this country can do a really nice haircuts. You know, all the other barber shops here are so bad, so ugly places. All the restaurants, or they do not have Michelin stars. Horrible to eat there. So actually, the question is how to react on this, because my feeling that the person who said this actually not super good, and they want to grow their self-esteem.
Mm. In this case, I would make a joke out of it, like, oh, that you're so honored to meet this fabulous master, and it's so strange that you actually never heard of him or her before, but you will recommend him with all your friends, and to all your friends, and etc., and see what their reaction is. And Some will see through your sarcasm, but most of them, of course, not. And like you say, they are trying to inflate their own ego, so that you will feed them all the things they want to hear, of course.
To smile, you mean to smile to this person, say how lucky I am that I'm with you now, had the procedure and never get back.
For example, yeah.
Nice. But that exists any kind of hints that really can protect somebody's business from bad rumors and gossips.
Mm. Yeah, it depends on the rumors and the gossip. If it's light, if it's not too specific, you can always arm yourself against it. You can go into discussion. You can try to find a dialogue with these people, or just bypass this and invite as many customers as you can to prove your that that they were wrong, and that the people can judge for themselves. Sometimes it's real slander, and it's a little bit more dirty, and then it's harder for you to defend yourself from this. But then it's also more serious, and then it's also more a possibility to get some legal aids, and to hire some lawyer and to make a real nice case out of it. And yeah, if it goes that far, then you can leave it to the justice system, for example.
But then you even do not know about this.
Even what?
Even if you even do not know about this.
Yeah, then it's right. If you do not know about it, you do not know about it. So then nothing can be done.
But you know that exists rumor, and this you guess from who is it. So how to make deals with this person? We'll speak about you're not nice.
Well, yeah, you can choose for the direct confrontation. You can also send a message. And if you really want, you can also do the same, of course. Or if you're really clever, you'll turn the negative rumor into a nice one. So, for example, if uh, your flower shop is called Cindy's Best Flowers in Town, and this Peter's Flowers, uh, they target you, and they want to destroy your business, and they say, wow, this Cindy's Flowers, oh my god, it's horrible, and this and that. And if you can mobilize enough people um, in and around their shop, exclamating and telling others that, oh, these flowers from Cindy's, that they heard about it, it was so bad, but they went there, and oh my god, it was so good, the best bouquet they got for their mother, their daughter, their whatever. And this is a way of reverse psychology, and it could very well work.
But if you only start with your business and things, and you do not have a lot of customers, and you immediately have some sort of concurrence, I'm afraid it will not help.
That could be, yeah. Then yeah, sometimes you're just not lucky now.
But anyway, I think it's yeah. Of course, the best way is to mm, just ignore the things. But unfortunately, it can damage reputation
Absolutely.
so bad that unfortunately you just cannot totally ignore it. You need to pay that attention.
True. And totally ignoring it will not work anyway. So that's true.
But do you believe to people who say bad things about the others? Because, for my opinion, when I hear something like this, I have the doubts about how good master is in front of me because of the things. I always think that people grow their self-esteem a bit.
Yeah, that, or and it's you can also take it a little bit further, like not only want to make themselves look better, but also want to hide their own faults by addressing other people, their faults, you know. So yeah, that could also very well be the case. And yeah, it's not helping. It's not helping your trust in this man or woman who tries to be your professional. No. And yeah, you will have to pay attention and read between the lines, as they say, and always make up your own mind, of course. And sometimes it's actually true, and sometimes they do have very strong reasons to do this, but yeah, 9 out of 10 times it's not, and it's just about gossiping and making them look better instead of the other.
Yeah, to understand who is in front of you, listen what this person say about the others.
Sorry?
And to understand who is in front of you.
Exactly. True.